Morning, Michelle. Morning, and morning, everybody. Oh, yeah, I'm exhausted. I got a recipe yesterday in my inbox for Mrs. Fields copycat cookies. And I had to go over to my friend's house yesterday. So we made 2 batches of cookies yesterday there. Morning, Sheena. And then after her husband came home, we came back home and I made more cookies here. So I made about 4 batches of cookies yesterday, which normally isn't a big thing. But there are definitely a ton more steps in these cookies than in any other cookie I've ever made. Um, they are a labor of love. You make a cookie dough, and it's basically the same cookie dough, Sheena, as any other cookie dough. But then you have to stick them through this form, like a circle. I mean, you can use like a soup can or whatever. Um, you stick a half a cup or a quarter cup of cookie dough down in this form, push it out, flatten out the top. Then you have to freeze them for an hour. And then you take them out, you flip them upside down, and you bake them. Giuseppe decided that the big ones were too big, so we had to go with I went with half the size here because I have the circle cookie cutters that start here and they go to here, and they've got all the sizes in between. Oh my Lord, that extra step is an extra step for sure. But the cookies are phenomenal and they are worth every step. So, but I'm exhausted. Just gotta put that out there. I'm exhausted today. The nice thing, though, about being over at my friend's house almost every single day is that I've got like nothing in my house clean. So, I mean, we came home so I could um, so I could make dinner and stuff like that last night. But yeah, they are a labor of love, but they are so good. Like, they're like that. They're so good. They literally do taste like Mrs. Fields cookies. Granted, I didn't have Madagascar vanilla, um, but that's the only thing I didn't have. So I had regular vanilla. I had my homemade vanilla. I just didn't have Madagascar vanilla. Oh, that is the worst thing in the absolute world. My complete condolences for her. That is something that I truly wish nobody ever had to be a part of that club. And I can say that because I'm in that club. So it's a pain that you never recover from. And it's a pain that is with you every single day. So it's heartbreaking. I am so sorry. All right. So I'm going to go through all 3 routines today because I don't think I'm going to run through all 3. I'm going to take down the times so that way you guys need to check back at noon. All you got to do is look in the description box and you'll be able to see the time. And then to get ready for tomorrow, you can just check the description box, see the time, and fast forward the video to that. Tomorrow, I will not be live. It is Giuseppe's 10th birthday. You will have a video, same thing, all 3 routines, time set in the bottom. She does, but Um, don't say, because there's nothing you can do. There's absolutely nothing that she needs. And I was not very nice anytime anybody asked me that. Just be there for her. That's all you need. I'm here for you. You know, you want a bottle of wine, I'm, just tell her I'm here for you, because that's all that you can be. And she may disregard it right away, but just keep telling her you're there for her, because it's worse than losing well, haven't lost a parent, but it's a pain that you can't fathom unless you've been through it. And I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And I absolutely, yeah, good. Um, Sleeping was my hardest part. I completely honest, full honesty here. The only way that I slept was because I had been given Vicodin for the pain. And that was the only way that I slept, was because of Vicodin, because sleeping was the worst. Closing my eyes and seeing him was the absolute worst. Um, so sleeping was the hardest thing for me. My doctor, bless my doctor, um, he, the last time I went and saw him for this, he's like, well, do you have any pain still? And I'm like, no, but can I have another refill, please? And he's like, I will give you one last refill. He said, but you need to figure it out by the end of these. I was like, okay. He's like, because I'm not giving you another one. I said, okay. And so I did. And there are going to be days that are going to be better for her, and there are going to be days that are going to be worse for her. So just sitting there with her, honestly, can be good enough. You never get done mourning, ever, ever. Because then it's hard every time you see kids playing or having a birthday, or like I said, it's the worst thing in the world. Um, and it's a club I hope nobody ever gets in. Unfortunately, people join it every single day. So, but anyways, so yeah, just be there for her, because it's a hard time. It's definitely a hard one. Okay, so I'm glad she did accept your invitation to dinner. That is way better than what I would have been at that point in time. Uh, well, let's see. Up until 3 months after losing my son, I wasn't even getting dressed. I was barely getting out of bed. Luckily, Giuseppe was barely a year old, so had a very easy time taking care of him. That's actually what brought me here. So, learning to do things step by step. All right. We're going to start the day off with dress to shoes. We get dressed to shoes so that way we are ready for the day. I should have put on a jacket, I think. We get dressed to shoes so that way we're proactive for the day. We get dressed to shoes because that way it puts our mind into a different place and we can get things done. So make sure you're dressed to shoes. It is cold out here, like downright cold. I'm like half tempted to go and grab my jacket, which, you know what? I think I'm going to because it's that cold. I'll be right back. Now it's inside out. Okay. Oh, that's better. That's better. That's way better, actually. Okay. Next up is our core 6, which we will be checking in throughout the day. Make sure you eat all your meals, drink all your water, take all your meds, pamper yourself, move, and get a good night's sleep. That is so important. If you do nothing else throughout the day, please do that. It is so imperative that we take care of ourselves. So, I don't care if you're eating hot dogs and mac and cheese for 3 meals. While that's not the healthiest thing, by far, at least you're eating. Like I said, on Sunday, when I redid my living room, I forgot my lunch and I paid for it. Luckily, I have a wonderful son who kept saying, Mama, you haven't eaten. Mama, you haven't eaten. So, all right. Next up is your intention. This is your mental direction for the day. Okay? We need to have a mental direction to help also contain our physical and logical direction. So, this is our emotional direction. Where are we headed today? What do you want to approach all things with? I don't know. I don't know where I'm at today. I think I'm going to go with acceptance. And just accept where the day goes because I don't have a lot planned today because I'm going to be over by my friend's house all day long. So, certainty again today. Good for you. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with acceptance. Oh, Juan has his whole radio. That's on Friday. And then Juan has security on Saturday. All right, goals for today. This is your logical, physical direction for the day. So by doing our intention and our goals, we're activating both parts of our brain. I know. Hi, Maddie. And heading through it. There's a little scientific doodad for you. So my goals for the day. Oh, I need to do some videos. Otherwise, you guys aren't going to have videos for tomorrow. And you know what? That's where we're going to end it. Making one's lunch is a given. I need to do some videos because otherwise you guys aren't going to have any videos. So I need to do those. That's what I'm going. That's it. I'm going to do videos. All right. Plan your calendar. I have a very, very busy day today. So get any appointments, any events, any to-dos, any work stuff, get it all written out. I have one at 12. I have one at 14. I have one at 14:30. I can spell her name right. I have one at 15:10. I have one at 16:30. And I have one at 19. Yes. Oh, good. Any Zoom meetings? Any Zoom meetings? I'm debating whether or not I want to transfer everything into Zoom as opposed to having so many different platforms and see who has Zoom, who isn't doing Zoom, and see where we're at. And then I have no idea what time I'm going over by my friend's house, but I'm not going to message her yet because I'm hoping she's still sleeping. I know she was dying for a nap yesterday when I left at like 5. So, oh, I need to hit El Rey too because I need to get my salchichon in order to make Giusepp's arroz con gandules, Puerto Rican rice. The kids' day. If we're giving kids goals, chores, whatever to do, which I'm a firm believer that they should have some chores. They live in the house too, right? Age appropriate, of course. Make sure there's still some fun stuff in there. Even if it makes absolutely no sense, find me 4 red objects. Whatever. Because remember, when we have a list of things that we don't like to do, we tend to put it off as long as we can. Now, if there's fun stuff looped in there, we will sit there and we will either sandwich the fun stuff with yucky stuff or start off with fun stuff, go through all the yucky stuff, and then finish with fun stuff. Kids are the same way. So there needs to be some cool stuff in there in order to get them to do the not so cool stuff. And I have found, and I personally believe, and I'm going to say it that way, I personally believe, you don't have to believe, but I personally believe, oh, nice, definitely, plan a fun evening for yourself. That's my Wednesday, with Giuseppe's birthday. That's my Wednesday. I am going to make him, and since he's not up, so keep it a secret between me and the entire interweb here. I'm going to take, because he wants his watermelon cake, which is just a watermelon with the rind cut off of it and then fruit stuck in it so it looks like a cake. I am going to take that watermelon and turn it into a volcano. Yes, I am. Complete with Jell-O on the inside for the lava pit in the caldera. So, yeah, I got a lot of work to do with that, but that's not happening until Wednesday because I cannot make that cake until Wednesday. He has not asked for any sweet cake or any ice cream cake or any other kind of cake. That is the only cake that he wants, at least as of right now. My son has a way of changing his mind the day before his birthday. So, but just make sure that when you're planning their day, I mean, there's the regular stuff. The get brush your teeth, get dressed, brush your teeth, make your bed, da 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 da. That's regular. Okay, I'm talking about stuff like take out the garbage, set the table, clean the toys, detail vacuum. That's what Gisette did yesterday at my friend's house. He detailed vacuumed her entire downstairs to help her out because she cannot vacuum. So, all right, plan meals. This is a rough one for me today. Because I don't know when I'm going to be home. But I think we'll make chow mein for dinner. And we'll have sandwiches for lunch. And smoothies for breakfast. I may take advantage of my friend's sensual air and bake some cinnamon rolls at her house today. I think. I'm not sure yet, but I'll have to bring all that stuff if I plan to. All right. So now we're up to the cleaning portion of this morning. Make your bed. Why? Because it's easy. Because you can. Because there's no thought in it whatsoever. There's no decision that has to be made. Should I keep it? Should I get rid of it? There's no, okay, what should I do first? Making your bed is easy. We know how to do it. We've been doing it for years. Make your bed is easy. Doesn't have to be so tight that you can bounce a quarter off of it. Just make your bed. Okay? It's your version of making the bed. Swish and swipe. Once again, so absolutely easy. It is our monthly focus right now. We are looking at just doing the swish and swipe. Don't add stuff to it. Just do the swish and swipe. So, in doing the swish and swipe, walk into the bathroom, grab your toilet brush, swish out the inside of the toilet, grab a piece of toilet paper. Don't move any of the bottles. Dampen it. Get the spots off the windows and mirrors. Clean the spots off the sink. Don't clean the entire sink, only clean the spots. Clean the rim of the toilet. Throw it in the toilet bowl, flush, and done. Okay? All done. That's it. Nothing more is required. Don't make it harder than what it is. Every single one of these things is easy. Okay? So if you find yourself thinking that it's hard, you either might be overcomplicating things or you're putting it in the wrong place. Laundry. The laundry circle. Going round and round and round and round, right? The laundry circle. Because laundry is always here. That's actually our goal for next month. I don't know if I have those up. I might have to go check that. Okay, so wherever you're at in your circle, just make sure you make one full revolution. Once again this morning, I have to fold and put away. One full revolution. That's all it takes, depending upon the size of your household. Because I do have lots of friends, and the size of your washer and dryer. I do have lots of friends that have to do more than one load a day because of their household. So that all depends upon your household. Pick up, put away. Take 5 minutes, take 2 minutes, take 2 songs, take 1 song, and hit those impact areas. Those areas that are going to make it easier for you. There we go. Great opportunity. Laundry has a way of doing that. It can pile up. It can definitely pile up. Hit those things that are going to help you through the morning. Hit those things that are grabbing your distractions. So you're getting rid of your distractions for the day. So get those things taken care of for your pickup, put away. And then meal prep, whatever you're doing today. So if I make the chow mein tonight, I need to cut up cabbage. I need to drain bean sprouts. I need to thaw chicken. I need to cook chicken. Nope, chicken gets cooked with that. Yeah. So I will go on through my recipe and go from there. Clean the kitchen, self-explanatory. Also one of those that is not fun. So this morning, make sure you're taking care of any dishes that are still out from last night. I like to air dry mine. Some of us have dishwashers, so they might have run this cycle throughout the night. Those need to get put away. Then we need to get the morning dishes taken care of. Lunch dishes taken care of, if we made lunches this morning. And then we can go on about our day. So, what time is it? 28, we'll say 15. And it's time to hit the noon hour. So, for the noon hour, how are you doing? Self-assess yourself. Take yourself to court. Be honest. Because if you gloss over things and if you gloss over things, you're not going to be able to change it if you need to. So really see, how are your goals doing? How is your core 6 doing? How is your focus doing? Do you need to make any adjustments? If you don't, great, keep on trucking. If you do, start making small adjustments by focusing on, got a restart. Start focusing on little things that you can do to improve it. So get up, go drink a water. Get up, go for a quick walk. Usually when there is a hard time with focusing, sometimes it means we've been sitting for too long. Sometimes it means because we have not fed our brain. So we need to adjust that. If you're just having one of those days where everything is, I'll do it tomorrow, then give in to that and really enjoy it instead of making yourself feel guilty about not doing it. Okay? Some days, that's what we're meant to do. Now, if you have things you have to do, then it's okay. I can do this, and then I can sit down. can do this. Then I can sit down. So don't worry about it. Some days we're just meant to have days. And I find that those are usually the days that we give ourselves the hardest time for, and we really shouldn't, because it's our brain and our body telling us that we're exhausted. We should listen and do something to fix it. Pick up, put away. Then this one, you're doing the same thing. Take 2 minutes, take 5 minutes. Take a song, take 2 songs. No more than 2 songs, depending upon the length of the song. And just pick up the things that are talking to you, that are impact areas, and that could possibly help change your afternoon around. So like, if you know you gotta sew, but your sewing table is covered in stuff, you may want to clear off your sewing table. Just saying. Here's your reminder for your laundry circle. Yes, I know. So one thing, it keeps popping up, doesn't it? Well, that's because once it goes in that wash machine, it becomes out of sight, out of mind. So we need reminders to go switch it. So go switch it. Okay? Wonderful. Just like once it gets in that dryer, we can forget about it. And then all of a sudden we remember it when we go to put a new load into the dryer. So switch it. Go to the next step in the circle. Complete your revolution. Don't forget to clean your kitchen for lunch. We don't want to have a majority of dishes waiting for us when we have the least amount of energy. That's not fun. Besides, at the end of the night, even if you've got the most energy, wouldn't you rather be doing other things? So just take the little time that it takes to do it and get it done. And then you don't have to worry about having those dishes waiting for you come dinner time. Your dirt cleaning for today, for the missions. Today you're taking care of flat surfaces if you follow Live That Home Life. And for Fly Lady, guess what? You're taking care of flat surfaces also. For her, it is in the family room and or living room. Just take a look at your flat surfaces. How much stuff is on there that you don't necessarily need to have on there or really want to have on there? Because the clearer a flat surface is, the cleaner the room looks. This goes for bookshelves and everything. So really assess what you have on your flat surfaces. Can you move something to maybe it's inside a flat surface or what? I mean, think about it. Technically, the floor is a flat surface. So I'm just saying, the more stuff that's on the floor, the more cluttered the place looks. For Live That Home Life, you're looking at common areas. So, and I do common areas because some of us have other rooms that people don't have, some other people don't have, or maybe we don't have rooms that other people have. Like for me, I have a living room. I don't have a family room. Other people have like a sunroom or a finished basement or whatever. And then those are areas that everybody in the home uses. So those are common areas. The entryway is a common area, so that's when you take a look at the entire entry, at the entire common areas that everybody uses. So with that being said, I know, honey, I know. I'm going to jump now to the evening routine, which I know nobody's ready for, but guess what? I start my evening routine at noon. So we're going to say 35. I start my evening routine at noon because I want almost everything on these cards done before dinner. There are very few things that I want to do after dinner is done. So First and foremost, you need to assess your day. Be honest. I always tell my clients when I first start talking to them, just be honest with me. If you didn't do it, say you didn't do it. If you didn't do it, then we can explore why. If you are doing it, then we can move on to the next thing. If you're not doing it, bye, Sheena. If you're not doing it, then we need to figure out why. Okay? So be honest with yourself when you assess the day. Because then you can fix it. Next, we need to check our calendar and our forecast for tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'll even do that. Tomorrow it's going to be 82 degrees. I can do that. Hey, Laura, we're just doing the evening one now. Check your calendar and forecast. That will tell you what's going on. So, like tomorrow is Giuseppe's birthday. I need to be ready to go. And I know where we're going. So I got to have appropriate clothing that I need to go into those stores. I need to go grocery shopping to get the fruit because I'm not buying the fruit early. So, all right. Dinner for tomorrow. I know what we're having because it's my son's birthday. We're having honey mustard cheddar brats. We're having Puerto Rican rice. We're having corn on the cob. And we're having watermelon cake. That's what we're having. So I'm not worried about it. And he'll probably con Daddy into McDonald's at some point in time. Setting up the launch pad. Make sure you put everything that you need for tomorrow in one area. If you have a desk, it should be there. If you got to leave the home, you know where you need to put it. This helps you from stopping to go and try and find your keys, try and find your purse, try and find your shoes when you're on your way out the door. Try and find the lunches when you're on your way out the door. Don't do that. Put it all in one spot or the same spot. Okay? Also, don't forget to set up your teapot or your coffee pot. Your goals. If you're not ready to start thinking about tomorrow's goals, don't worry about it. Actually, I need to go shopping. Because I got to get the fruit. And I need to make the cake. Okay, so that's tomorrow. And then lay out your clothes. Like I said, my clothes are not going to be nothing really special or important, just getting stuff done tomorrow. I got a feeling my little boy's going to be in the pool most of the day, except for when we have to go run around. Your pickup put away in this evening is utterly important. The evening is so important. I cannot tell you guys how important the evening is, okay? The evening sets up the tone for the next day. You need to pick up, put away, and for this one, you need to look at things that are going to impact you in the morning or stop you from going to sleep at night. Don't forget to complete your laundry circle. Got to keep the circle going. So make sure laundry gets finished. Remember, laundry is not finished until it's folded and put away. Your final kitchen clean happens. Make sure you make lunches before you clean your kitchen for the final time, please. Pull out any meat that you need to pull out before you finish cleaning the kitchen for tomorrow. Just make sure you finish cleaning the kitchen. Shine your sink. Maybe you include wiping down the counters, wiping down the appliances, sweeping, mopping the floor, taking out the trash, whatever you include. Make sure your final kitchen clean gets done. So, after dinner, final kitchen clean and ready for bed. That's all that I do. So, finish your kitchen clean before you leave the kitchen. And then as soon as you leave the kitchen, go get ready for bed. Wash your face, brush your teeth, floss, mouthwash. There's no harm in doing that. You don't have to put on your pajamas. But go do that, because then you don't have to worry about it later. You're already done. Then if you fall asleep, it's no big deal. It also stops us from eating gunky stuff after we brush our teeth. So that is everything for the day, guys, because I guarantee you, I don't think I'm going to be home for this today. So now you have them. Check back throughout the day. Go to the place in the video, and I will see you guys live Thursday morning. I will not be live tomorrow. I will not be answering my phone. I will not be answering text messages. I will not be sending out reminders. It is my son's birthday. He gets my full attention. So until Thursday, then, you guys have yourself a great day. Remember, you're killing it. You're doing great. Take time out for yourself. You're amazing in what you do. And I will talk to you later. Bye.